Good evening. My name is Brent Ziegler and I am the principal of Moille High School. Welcome to the Moille High School class of 2020 commencement celebration. On behalf of the Board of Education, Administration, and staff, we are assembled to recognize 22 young ladies and gentlemen who have completed their requirements for high school graduation from Moille Community Unit School District number 303. Although this is a venue that has been a surprise to all, we are thankful to gather today as a collective family and to celebrate the good health of our family and friends. As we have all experienced in the past 2 months, life is filled with many challenges, and we strive to overcome adversity and move forward. As many of you will travel in different directions to find your careers, we are confident that the skills you have acquired over the course of your primary and secondary education in the Moille School District has prepared you for the road ahead. In addition to the guidance and support from your family and friends, I am confident that you will make the choices necessary to lead productive and positive lives. I would like to thank all of you for your years of hard work. We are all impressed by your accomplishments, and we believe in you and are counting on you to do the best with what you have been given, to build your own lives, to help your families, your neighbors, and your communities, and to use your talents, whatever they may be, for the public good. And no matter where you go in life, no matter where you end up, be confident in yourselves and be proud. Congratulations to each of you. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best. It is now my pleasure to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Jay McCracken.
Good evening. As superintendent of our Moille schools, I am honored to be here this evening to help celebrate our class of 2020. As we gather here, we had truly hoped that this fine class would have been able to be honored in the traditional way in our gymnasium. However, we recognize that the pandemic has not allowed this to happen. So we are making the best of it by honoring our wonderful students in the best possible way. Let us not allow this different kind of ceremony to diminish any of the fantastic accomplishments of our graduates. Quite the contrary, let us celebrate them now more than ever. This difficult time should not define any of you. While most of you were born as 9/11 babies, that has never limited your accomplishments. Likewise, this virus will never be able to limit your future. While the challenges to overcome the obstacles of the current economy and health conditions may seem insurmountable at times, let us never allow these negatives to become our way of life. I firmly believe that your intelligence, perseverance, and creativity will be the key to our future. We need you, the graduating class of 2020, now more than ever. You are graduating at a time of great adversity, but history has proven that young people who have collectively risen together during times of crisis have become some of our greatest, strongest, and most life-changing leaders of our time. Think back to those individuals who were your age during the beginning of our World War II, and you will find some of the finest and toughest people in our recent history. In Tom Brokaw's book entitled The Greatest Generation, he provides a glimpse into the lives of young men and women who were able to not only succeed, but achieve seemingly impossible accomplishments during one of the worst times in our world's history. So, I challenge all of you to rise above the current adversities and become that next greatest generation. We believe in you. We know you have that tenacity and talent that can help our world become a better place. A place where you can still dream about and achieve your amazing goals. A place where you can still move into your own careers that make a difference in not only your lives, but the lives of those around you. A place where you may find your soulmate and raise your families in a better world. A place where you create a better future for everyone. So, let us not look to the future with fear or anxiety, but with the confidence that you are ready, and that you can help to lead us forward. Congratulations to the class of 2020. As we celebrate you, know that you were special when you came into this world, and you are indeed a very special graduating class in the year of 2020. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I am Kason Cherry, one of the 3 salutatorians of the Moille class of 2020. I remember a while ago, my mom told me that I could be anything I wanted to be when I grew up. I remember sitting in my jammies, watching cartoons on Saturday morning. The Spider-Man cartoon came on. I loved that cartoon. Remember, I'd jump off the couch, make a mad dash to the kitchen, and scream at the top of my lungs, "I know what I want to be when I grow up." My mom asked, "What would that be, kiddo?" I puffed up my chest, threw out my wrists, and said, "Spider-Man." I'll never forget the look on my mom's face as her mouth dropped open and said, "Kason, buddy, you might want to get going on that speech. You graduate next week." Well, we did it. We accomplished one major milestone of our lives: high school graduation. We were always told that high school flies by and that we should make the most of it while we could. We never believed them, but looking back on it, they were right. We all have worked so hard to get this day, and that work will not go to waste. A high school diploma invites many different opportunities. It opens many doors of opportunity for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. By obtaining this diploma, we mark the end of our high school careers, but it is not an end goal in itself. It is instead part of a larger journey of life. May we all use achievements we reach in life as new starting points and strive for further achievements and goals. Take graduation as a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us, whether we land a career, take up a trade, or even continue on education. We are graduating in a decade still in its infancy, at a time in history when our world is dealing with enormous challenges, but at a time when the opportunity is created by those challenges has never been greater. We never expected to graduate in the fashion that we are. Nobody did. But graduation is what we make of it. We truly are a unique class, each and every one of us, so I believe this is our unique ending. Endings are inevitable, and today we have to say our goodbyes. I'd like to thank all the teachers, staff, parents, and family for making my past 13 years as a Lion memorable. Lastly, I'd like to thank you, my fellow graduates. You made each day worthwhile. Your company will be sorely missed as I move on. I look forward to hearing about all of your successes, and I hope our paths cross again. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Garrett Trent. Our class has been through a lot of ups and downs, but today I will be talking about what really makes our class unique. To be honest with everybody attending this ceremony, I'm absolutely stumped on what I can add to what we already find ourselves in today. It is a dream to finally be done with high school, but I don't mean this is a bad thing. I mean this is in the way it is when I was a kid. I wish I would grow up and graduate and become an adult, kind of like the rest of my fellow classmates. But today, we are here. Astounded that we made it this far, but still here. The competition was very fierce for valedictorian as well as salutatorian. Who would have thought that 3 of us would have had the exact same GPA? But in spite of everything, we have still found a way to reach this huge milestone, and we are still celebrating it. It is not as epic as we might have imagined it, but in the face of a pandemic, we are still at it, and we're stronger than ever. As our high school years come to a close on this monumentous day, finally we are done, and a new chapter begins.
Good evening, family, friends, staff, and graduates. My name is Marcus Wynn, and I am one of the salutatorians for the Moille graduating class of 2020. I'd like to start by thanking you for attending our ceremony and supporting us graduates throughout the last 4 years of our lives. We wouldn't be here without you. To the graduates, graduation is a big milestone for all of us, and this diploma is like a key. It will open a lot of doors throughout our lives and provide us with an abundant amount of opportunities. But graduation is just the beginning. We spent the last 17, 18 years of our lives preparing for what the future holds. And school has always been there to guide us, but now we get to go out and explore the world for ourselves. We can all agree this has definitely been a special year, and hopefully we can continue to think positive and take time to enjoy the simple things. But we'll get through this, and no matter what the future holds, I wish you all the best of luck and hope you all strive to be the best at what you do. Thank you.
Hello to everyone who is here to celebrate the Moille class of 2020 and to everyone who is listening. I am Alexandria Collier and I am valedictorian and class president. I cannot describe how amazing it is to be here to celebrate, and I can't thank the staff and administration enough for everything they have done. We are the class of 2020. We are here today to part with 12 years of our life, celebrate our new journey, and embrace our destiny. We are here before you more than just a graduating class, but a symbol of change. Let us open our eyes to the moment we are living in. This pandemic is so much more than a pandemic. It is our unique call to action. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." I know that these times have brought out many different sides of us, but we all stand to learn something from them. During unprecedented times like these, it is our intentions, dignity, strength, and compassion that matter most. The world has never needed a graduating class as badly as it needs us. It is our time to take the next step in our lives with purpose, energy, hope, and passion. We will be the ones to see past this time and start to build our future, contribute to our new normal. It is our time to define what is important to us and the world. We are living in unprecedented times, but I cannot explain to you how fitting it is for our class to end our journey this way. The class of 2020 has always been different. Our differences lie in our values, ideals, goals, and beliefs. It is these differences that make us special, that makes us the right people to lead change. We all have different plans for our future, and most of us have probably realized that what was a given before, we cannot be so certain about now. But whatever we decide to do, we will continue to learn, accomplish, and venture through our journeys. As we get ready for the next chapter of our lives, I will offer a piece of advice. During times like this, it has been reiterated to me that no matter where you go or what you do, you must stand up for what you believe is right, not only for yourself, but for those around you. In times of uncertainty, you control what you attach your name to, so be proud of it. We will see many changes in our lifetime, but I urge you to be a committed participant. We all have our own visions for life and the world, and we have so much potential. We have worked so hard to get here, so congratulations to the class of 2020. But now it's time to change the world, so let's get to work. Thank you. I am Alexandria Collier.